Holy crap, it is actually working. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? This is Ryan. We're back with Rhino Gaming, and holy moly, I mean, I've been trying to figure out why this freaking recording thing was not working. Oh my god, I still got it up. Yeah, I use GeForce, whatever. Easy and simple. But damn, I was like, it was not recording for the longest time, and I was like, what the hell is the problem? But it turns out it was just a driver issue. So, well, not a driver issue, but a memory issue. Like I had to uninstall some stuff so the driver was able to install. But holy crap! Okay, we're good to go. So, what are we doing today? As you can see, we're in a different game. Um, Decided to take a break from Icarus for a bit. That last build kind of, took it out of me for a bit, so I didn't want to get burned out from Icarus. So, went back to a game called 7 Days to Die. I'm not going to go too much into the game and the whole thing about it, but essentially it's another survival craft game, and you pretty much just survive as long as you can. And every seventh day, you have to survive a zombie horde night, and essentially the game is it's a zombie apocalypse, and you just gotta live, and blah blah blah. Cool thing about it is you get to build and craft using blocks and all different kinds of shapes. As you can see, it's pretty much an endless amount of different variations of whatever. Pretty much you can make anything out of anything, and blah blah blah. So I'm fixing to show you what I have for you today is a new house build, and you've seen my other videos, you know how we do it. We go big, and all my builds are trying to be as realistic as possible. And as this, no matter what situation is, whether excuse me, whether floating on a raft in the middle of the ocean, whether you're dropped on a planet, you got to figure out some missions, and whether you're surviving a zombie apocalypse. Um, no reason why you can't live nice, have a nice little build. So this is gonna be a 1 out of 3. So I'm doing a 3 video series for this one. It's that big, and this video is gonna be of my house, the main house on the compound. The next video will be my workshop and helicopter hangar, um, and everything that's with that. And then the third video will be pretty much me doing the 7th day, uh, horde night, kind of showing you how the house itself works. And yeah, so first thing we do is I'm gonna give you a little flying overview of the whole compound, and then we'll land and get started with the house. Again, if you like the build and you like the video, feel free to give a like, comment, share it, subscribe, the whole thing. Alrighty. So there it is. Went with the tried to go with like the Mexican, house. Yeah, oh my god. Hold on. Fly, 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 fly. What am I doing? This is horrible. Ugh. Sorry. Okay, bear with me. I'm only looking at the house, I'm not even focused on flying. Yeah, so I'm trying to go with the Mexican style house. The white adobe walls, the orange tiles on the roof. I love the look. Try to make it as luxurious as possible. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. So I got a workshop in the middle, and the helicopter hangar obviously on the helicopter pad. Still a work in progress with that, as you can see, but the house is all built up. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and land over here, and we'll get started. Actually, you know what? We'll start in the front. This is the back of the house. So I'll go ahead and land on my driveway. I don't know why I did that. Oh, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Ugh. You know what? Looks like a perfect landing spot for a helicopter. Yep. Oh, that was so bad. You know what? Whatever. Not trying to act like I'm cool or anything. Okay, so here we go. This is the front of the house. I'll explain this part over here when I do the workshop, because that's all kind of tied to this building over here. So, yeah. The initial walk up. Again, everything's realistic, so it's like actually someone lives here. There are NPCs in this game that you interact with. So yeah, went, went with the mailbox, because you still need mail in the zombie apocalypse. Alrighty, and I'll explain this little arch walkway here later at the end of the video, where I'll go into my Horde Night survival strategy. So just for now, give you a little tour of the place. Here's the initial front. Got my claim box here. Oh, just a little disclaimer. There's no mods in this. This is the base game and no changes. It's just normal server. And yeah, no, it's all default games. No mods or nothing. Everything is built by myself. And yeah. Alrighty. So let's go inside. Oh, hold on. Let me turn on the lights real quick. Might get a little dark. All right. Welcome. It's the front room. Again, trying to make it like a luxury house, rich, and I guess I'm not rich, but I've seen videos and pictures, and usually there's a front room when you walk into the house. So this is where I keep all my meds and stuff, so I can grab before I go. So these little things right here. So if you're not familiar with this game, essentially you can. So that's what it kind of falls into. Now there's just a basic block, but this is what it kind of turns into when you don't have the proper support or something. So like for building, and say it's realistic to where it needs a certain support structure. When you get it, take it away, it breaks, and that's what happens. But as I was building this, as you go, it's kind of trial or error, see what kind of support systems work. And as I was building, a lot of stuff started falling over time, and essentially these two things were big blocks, but as I was breaking them down, they kind of shaped into like a perfect diamond looking. And so I kind of kept it. I was like, looks like kind of like art. So nice little house art, for the house. So I kept it and kind of worked around it. A little granite painting, so I don't know, it makes it look nice. All right, so that's the front. Moving on, this is where I kind of got the kitchen area. I love how it turned out. I tried to make this look like a fridge. In this game, you can't really build a fridge. All you do is have storage blocks and stuff. But you have a painting tool, and you can paint various things. Like all this is paint. You know what? No, what? Can't do that. Shit. All right, whatever. So you can paint various things. And yeah. Again, if you want to try to know about the game itself, watch some gameplay and stuff like that on YouTube or whatever. Don't want to take too much of your time, just kind of showing off the house. So yeah, kitchen. Got the fireplace on the stove because if you're cooking something, you cook it on the oven. You guys get it, right? Okay, so there's a stairway that walks up to the main bedroom area. We'll get to that in a minute. I love how it turned out. Oh. All right, so there's living room area, dining table. I love how it turned out. Got the big screen TV. Gotta have one of those. And I use various blocks, like in the back right here. It looks kind of like a cable box system thing, whatever. It's only so much painting variations you can do, so I try to make it look, use your imagination, guys. Got my sound subwoofer for the speaker. And every good living room likes the surround sound. Again, I don't use any of this stuff. Nothing's functional. It's all just for looks. Surround sound. Love it. All right, back here we have the bar. Again, all painted just for looks, and then walk away out to the Back patio. Perfect time to ring. Appreciate it, game. All right. Obviously, when it's not raining, got a beautiful view out there of the snow. You guys saw at the beginning of the video. So you'll see a lot of yucca trees around. It's like the closest thing to palm trees, and I love palm trees. I love the way it looks. Makes the house, build looks a little more tropical, vacation-y. I don't know, I love it. Makes me happy. All right, and this is the back of the house. Again, I love the adobe white walls. Look. All right. Gotta love a good marble top entranceway. All right. It's all about spacing in this game. So you can only put certain things in in a block space. So it's just all about how you use that space and using the shapes. All right. All right, what do you say? Let's go upstairs to the main bedroom. All right. This is where I sleep. Not really. Again, everything's just for looks. Like I can't use the computer, I can't use the TV, nothing like that. Can't use the switch though. Boom. All right. So if you've seen my other videos, and Icarus especially, I love a good loft view, loft style. So it's not a full floor, but you can look over and see everything. I think this looks cool. Again, get my desk gaming area set up. So for the paint, this is like the closest thing to like a PC case looking as I could find. And so yeah, gotta have the dual monitors, right? All these streamers out there, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so again, we got the TV, and at this one I kind of put it at an angle to where it's facing, towards the bed. So I figured if I'm rich and I have a big bedroom, I like the TV pointed right at my bed. So, and for this one, got a sound bar, of course. All right, so see, look, this is a view. I put the bed elevated. I didn't want it sitting like right on the ground. I don't know, want to mix it up. So I put it up on a little base frame, little steps going into it. And for realistic purposes, I don't know, a little safety bar, so you don't fall off, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of how my head started thinking. But yeah, gotta love that view when you wake up in the morning, right? All right. And I figured every rich bedroom has like a little lounge area. If any of you guys are rich, let me know if I'm kind of hitting the mark on this one. All right. Let's move it on. Got the back door entrance out to the back patio. Nothing too crazy on this one. Just something to walk out to, look around, see if anybody's coming, I guess. No one ever does. I'm lonely. And yeah, I can look over, kind of see. Whatever. Sometimes zombies come. But yeah, pretty simple on that. All right, here we have my bedroom closet. Again, it's all about how you use this space. And yeah, so I keep all my clothes, all the shoes and different paints. You never know what color shirt or jacket or pants you want to wear. And I got my gun safe, or all my weapons, mods, all my money. And then up here, I have all my armor, and then jacket for the heat, sweatshirt for the cold. And then down here, I have where all my ammo is. So pretty simple, pretty easily organized. Here, again, it's back to using your imagination. Looks glass. And I figured you have a mirror in your closet, you know, but it's like the closest thing you can get to a mirror in this game. So it's one of those things where it's simulate and then use your imagination. I like how the carpet turned out. Just makes it look homey. I guess you know how your closets are. All right. Then across from that, we have the master bathroom. Oh, I love how this turned out. With the wood grain and the adobe wall, white wall, and with the candles. Oh, love how it turned out. And the view. A lovely view in the morning. Look at the shower. Oh, I want to bet this is the nicest bathroom you'll find in any 7 Days to Die house build. Yeah, got the dual shower head. Little place for your soaps. Again, realism. When you're making your build, think of realistic things. Yeah. Oh, love it. Okay. And that is essentially it of the house. Something nice to come home to. Like, you know, when you're like, when you're doing the map, you know, there's a lot of places you can travel, right? I still have a lot to explore. But yeah, like, so you're spending a few nights away, just like one of my Icarus videos I talked about. It's like you travel so far, you spend so much time, real life time, completing missions, you know, exploring around, doing whatnot. You know, dealing with a lot of in this game, you're dealing with a lot of, you know, broke down, demolished buildings, and just, you know, what you expect of like a zombie apocalypse, you know, world. You know, you're dealing with weather, a lot of this stuff. It's just nice to, you know, you come home to, right? So you come in, you drop off a lot of stuff that you got. I don't know, it just makes, for me, I guess this is my personal opinion, it just makes it feel better. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, let me know if in the comments, like, if you kind of know what I'm talking about. Like, if you obviously put a lot of time in your builds. You know, and it makes things like easy to organize where I put my stuff. Like, so if I, you know, get a lot of food, get a lot of med supplies, get a lot of, you know, just basic equipment stuff. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I don't know, it's easy to help remember where stuff goes, right? Medical stuff, you know, all the food and stuff goes in the kitchen. If I want to make something, you know, I know to go to the kitchen. I'm not putting like a random fire pit out in the ground somewhere. Um, you know, I got my bed set up. So if I die, I'll respawn right here. Wake up from a dream, I guess. I don't know. And then I'll put all my storage, like, you know, all my clothes and armor and stuff I know will go over here. So I just got like I've seen people like they'll have like a base build and just have like a huge just broom of just like storage boxes and they're marked with names and whatnot. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody has their own thing, but for me, I don't know. It just makes me makes it more enjoyable and organized. And when you see the workshop in the next video, you'll get a better idea of how I store things and whatnot. But yeah, I won't go too much into it. Okay, so that's the house. Glad you can stop by. All right, so now I'll explain my Horde Night strategy plan. But disclaimer, it was not my idea to build it here. There's a good friends. You know, we were played this game a while back before the big update. You know, we had a big house builds in some places, and don't know, one day he came across, I guess, this bridge in this area and came up with the idea of using the same punch strategy, but having it here because obviously it's a giant drop. And it was just freaking genius. And because what happens is obviously on the 7th day Horde night, all the zombies come in. Kind of the idea of how this works is the zombies will come to wherever you're at. They'll come from anywhere and everywhere. And the strategy that we have is, as long as I stand here, no matter where the zombies are coming from, they'll walk up this archway or this walkway. And that's kind of the idea of what the turrets are for. Essentially, these are punch turrets, and the way it works is the zombie will walk up, and once it gets in a certain vicinity, this thing will punch them off, and they'll just fall down. And they got a long way to fall. Because the idea of the 7th day Horde night is it starts at 10 p.m. As you can see, there's a clock in the top middle, and at 10 p.m., you know, the sky will be dark, and there's I guess what they call a blood moon, and it'll be all red, and then, you know, just big old crazy thing will happen. The zombies will start coming and running, and essentially all you have to do is it goes from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. There's not a certain amount of zombies you have to kill. There's not, you know, nothing really, no objective. It's just to survive. Because at 4 a.m., you know, the new day starts. The, you know, black red sky goes away. The zombies, you know, they go away, or they start walking. And the idea is simply just to run out the clock, at least with this strategy. So they'll come up here, they'll get punched, they'll fall all the way down there, gather themselves, and then have to walk all the way around, all the way up there, and then come all the way back up here, just to, you guessed it, get punched again. And I have 2 here, so when obviously they come in a big bunch, this may not be able to punch all of them, so whatever ones this one miss, this one will punch. And then worst case scenario, they get past both. So either are one or twosies, and I'll just knock them off or kill them. And that's essentially it. You know, it's that simple. Like, I've seen videos of like dudes have like, you know, 1,000 barbed wire fences and spikes and traps and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, that's cool and everything. It's probably, you know, all intense, but yeah, less is more, I guess, in this strategy. Some of the annoying things is like, if you played the game, you know, there's like the big fat cop zombie, and then there's all the big zombies who will explode and stuff. Especially the biggest one is that the big armored up juggernaut looking dude who has like a ticking time bomb in his chest, and if he explodes, this whole house is gone essentially. And so pretty much the only thing I really have to do in that situation is they'll come around and I'll just like jump down here, I'll run way down here away from the house and all the builds, and as you can see, there's like a little crater down there. Ooh, what up, dogs? So where they explode, and then, you know, he explodes, and then I'll just run back up here frantically. Might take a few hits here and there, but it's no biggie. And I come back up here, and then boom, continues on. So nothing too crazy, pretty simple. To do this, obviously you need the certain skill point or skill of the robotics inventor, and then have level 5 done. Because if you can see in the text description, 2 deployed robots can be active at once. That's essentially the only way this strategy will work. 1 turret will not do. So I need at least 2. So yeah. And then, like I said, on the 3rd video of this series, you'll actually be with me on a Horde night, and you can see kind of how it happens. And if you do play with friends often, this strategy will not work, because the more people you have in a lobby at once, the more zombies you'll have, and that volume of zombies would not work if you're by yourself. Or I'm sorry, this strategy won't work if you're with people, because the overload of the zombies, these basic turrets, won't work. But I guess if you have more people, then you have more people who can have access to, you know, that perk. So you could just have essentially have like an endless archway of turrets punching them off. But you know, however it is, my good buddy, we do play, not as much as I'd like if he's listening, but when he does play, it gets pretty eventful. with these 2 turrets. Um, but yeah, if you're playing solo, it essentially works fine. So yeah, won't keep you guys too much. That's my house, and it's kind of how it works with the Horde Knight. Again, this will be part of the workshop video and the hangar in the back, but I don't go too much into it, but give you a little taste of how beautiful it looks. But until then, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for stopping by and looking. If you liked what you saw, you know the deal. Leave a comment, leave a like, it's appreciated. Share it, and then yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Adios, guys.